Do you do when you wake up and feel like you haven't made any impact with your life? What do you do when you reach a certain age, maybe 25, 30, some of those round figure numbers that make you question your previous existence and wonder what is going to happen in the future? In this video, I'm going to do a follow up to a question that I answered on the channel. I'm going to put a link somewhere here so you can watch it if you like, if you haven't watched it. But as I finished recording that video, I realized that I had missed out a critical portion of that video and I didn't want to edit and add that part. So I'm just going to go off the cuff here and talk about it a little bit, which is the question of what do you do when you have doubts about whether you're walking the path that God has called you to walk? And what do you do with those doubts? What are some of the action items that you can take? In the video, I talk about action items. I did not bring them up. So I'm going to probably post these two videos at the same time, and then you can watch that one, come back to this, or watch this, go back to that. Either way it works, right? And I'm going to use my example, and I'm going to use some parts of my story to explain what I did when I realized that I was not moving the path that I believed that God was calling me to move. So there are five key areas. Let's see if I can actually remember them. There are five key areas that I think everybody at some level gets involved in at some point. What I mean by that is, if you could bucket your life in 5 buckets, this would be like the 5 main buckets. There's going to be the financial bucket. That one is easy, right? It's money that you make, money that goes out, debt, how you're earning your income. Money is like that big bucket. That's one bucket, financial. And number 2 will be physical, like your physical health. Are you healthy? Are you overweight, underweight? Do you need to work out? Do you need to sleep more? All that stuff falls on the physical bucket. The third bucket is going to be emotional. How do you feel in terms of your relationships with yourself, with the people around you? Are you mentally stable? Are you chill? Are you cool? Are you anxious? Are you nervous? Are you joyful? The emotional bucket will be one of those areas. And another bucket is going to be the spiritual bucket. Are you feeding your spirit? In my case, I am a Christian. I follow Jesus. And so my work in that particular bucket is, am I in line with what Jesus is telling me to do? Am I walking in the path that he's called me to walk? And I think it's a fifth bucket. I've forgotten the fifth bucket. I don't know. I'll just call it the relational bucket. It's called the relational bucket. It's your relationship with people, right? It's people. I don't have notes. Probably need to get notes. Your relationship with people. How are your relationships? Your parents, your spouse, your fiance, your like the relationship that you have with your coworkers. How do you relate to others? That's like another bucket. So emotional, spiritual, financial, physical, relational. Those are the 5 buckets.